Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Case of the Mondays. Yeah, whether you're watching us live or catching it on replays, welcome you all to another Case of the Mondays. Yes, it is I, Jake. I am here, and an empty chair. But that's to be expected nowadays. We do have a Katie on the other side of this curtain. Are you there, Katie?
Hello.
So there's proof. I decided to show more of the mess in here because I didn't like how last week I was all sitting sideways and crap. It bothered me. So I'd like to be a little more in touch with what's going on in the stream. Good people saying hello. Like Alan. Mike. Wisconsin Fish Fam. There's a lot of us, including Brian from Peplin Creek Aquatics. Most of you already know these people because, you know them. What am I saying? Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. Hello, thank you for showing up. Me as well. I'd like to thank myself for showing up. Vibes, were you just dancing in your head or were you dancing for real? Because I have a feeling that maybe that was a little bit of both. Newell Austin. Hello from the curtain. Are you behind the curtain as well? Is he? I don't see him here. People kind of floating in now, I guess. Oh, look. It said hello again. I must be Katie on her phone.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I can keep up with chat.
I'm going to do better at this keeping up with chat thing, I swear. It shouldn't be hard. Not like we get a lot of people in here or anything, so. We were just in Stephen P's chat, and it was going crazy in there. And for some reason, I thought we started at 6:30, and even though I know we start at 6. So Katie called me while I was out in the fish room. Said, we're on in 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I hurried up and rushed in here and got a little bit of makeup on. It is Monday. It's where we like to recap our weekend and our week prior and just kind of blow off some steam because, like most of us working stiffs out there, Monday is the day that we have to start working again and just don't want to have the weekend quite over yet. So, time to hang out and chat a little bit. I'll probably drop a link here in a little while because it's been a while since we've had anyone on, so I might try that out and see. Hopefully the echo cancellation works good with this external mic. Well, look what we have here. Hello, Jorge. Welcome in. And glad Jeff put this on here. Don't forget about the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. It is the 1st through the 3rd. I thought that was officially the 2nd through the 3rd. If it's extended to 3 days, that's pretty cool. Katie and myself and River are going to be there. We'll show up Friday. We're going to get there a little earlier than we did last year so that we can meet some people that maybe can only be there on a Friday or be able to help out and set things up. Because we're practically neighbors, and neighbors should help each other out. It seems like a very big undertaking, and I think this year is going to be a better show, a lot better turnout than last year. And it's unfair to leave it all on Brian and Foxy, even though they took it upon themselves to be the hosts. We want to help them out. So we're going to get there as early as we can on Friday and help out with those sort of things. Plenty of room there to camp. There's going to be lots of good food. You get to hang out with Brian and Roxanne and check out their fish, the axolotls. Just a wonderful, wonderful setup that they have there. And they are just, sorry about that, moving the camera, moving cords and crap out of the way. It's just it's a wonderful setup, a wonderful place. They're good people, and it just feels like home. Up here in Wisconsin, we like to do things like hang out, have cookouts, and that's what it's all about. Listen to music, stay up late, laugh, talk, and do a little camping. If you got a good camping setup, definitely can go there. There's plenty of room to do that, which we'll be doing that ourselves. In fact, I'm looking for a new tent because since now we have River, we're going to need something a little more roomy and a little easier to maneuver around in to take care of a child, which she'll be almost 1 year old by then. She was born in August last year on the 23rd, so she'll be close to being 1 year old. Katie was pretty heavy with child when we were there last time. I'm missing the chat. See, I said I would keep up with all of it. I wanted to talk about that. If you guys can make it in there, check out the link that Jeff has on there. You can RSVP basically and get the details of where to go. And those that live far away, they are very close to an international. Is it an international airport or is it just national? But it's a very large airport, and so it's easy to fly. And they live within a minute or two, and it's very close to that airport. So it's nice, easy access for people that if they have a way, they can get there. San Antonio. See, Curtis told me about that one. I don't think we're going to be able to make that. If we were able to make that, we would probably go to the Clash, and we're probably not going to be able to make it to the Clash, but that's okay. There's other events. We've been talked about last night. We were on M&C Aquatics live stream, and we were talking about the Quad City Swap in Davenport, Iowa. I think they have it pretty much every month, and it's a big little event. From my research, it looks like it's 4 hours, it's free, and it's a lot of stuff and a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that you recognize will be there, and it's not too far from us, probably 8 or 9 hours, I think, to drive there. So if Katie can't come, I'm going to see about at least making it myself, because I just want to be able to attend more events. Jeff Cam, what is reasonably local? That's a good question. All right. Yeah, so Brian says it is a national airport, the CWA. But, yeah, big jets going in and out of there, so. Five to six swaps a year. See, I'm new to it. I was looking at their Facebook page because they have that, and seeing kind of what the schedule was. Yeah, so we're heavily thinking about that. And gosh, what else have we been up to? Kind of miss my co-host. I think while I'm waiting for her, I might have a little snack. Guys like mac and cheese? It's a gift I got from Katie's Uncle Bob. Call him Santa Claus because he looks just like Santa Claus, but he brought these on his visit. Mac and cheese gummies. You ever seen anything like that? I've been waiting to open these up. We were supposed to do this last weekend. 90 calories per serving. Each serving is 7 pieces. Oh my goodness. And it's got Kraft logo on there and everything. Cheese gummies. Check that out. What do you guys think? Gonna be good? Foxy's in the house. Oh, it's a pair of scissors? Like a hand of scissors just kind of like showed up. I wasn't allowed to. You almost tripped, didn't you? I can open these without a pair of scissors, but
I envision them exploding everywhere if you tried.
well, I'm not that clumsy. Mac and cheese gummies. Yes, yes, yes. Doesn't smell like cheese. Interesting. No, they're not cheese flavored.
Your face.
They're fruit flavored. If I can hold that straight enough. Can you guys read that? Fruit flavored. Artificially flavored fruit. I don't even know what fruit that would be. It's fruity, but what exactly kind of fruit? But actually really good. Kind of cool looking. When I first saw them, I didn't realize they were fruit flavored. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Cheese flavored gummies. This is Wisconsin, so I'd take it. Not bad. And the fruit is artificial. As far as I know, there's not a lot of these growing on any trees or bushes. I'm going to end up eating the whole thing. They're good. I approve. Just stealing a little idea from Rico Stan. I don't want to steal it completely. We know how some people get about stealing ideas here on the YouTube. Rico isn't that way. But there are some people. They get quite testy when they think someone stole their idea. No. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was really cool. I've never seen anything like that before. And it's pretty much a normal mac and cheese size box. A little bit smaller. River wants one. Stan says River wants one. She can't have one yet. It's true. Now, if there was a mac and cheese tree, I would want one so bad. You're right about that, dude. That would be awesome. Especially if it came off nice and warm.
Different flavors.
A tree?
Different mac and cheese flavors.
What do you mean different mac and cheese flavors?
Bacon, ranch, different savory.
I don't know if anyone can hear you. That's the thing. You need to be here.
Well,
they only show up to see you. You know that. You're the star. That's what everyone wants to see. But it would be awesome to have a mac and cheese.
Cajun mac and cheese.
Cajun? I don't see anything like that on here.
Vibes.
It'll probably eventually show up. There it is. StreamYard is so slow when it comes to the chat. Stan says he can hear you. That's good. Cajun mac and cheese, bacon mac and cheese, ranch mac and cheese, shrimp mac and cheese. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They wonder why they're even here if you're not here. You can hear River too. She's having fun. She's in that stage where her teeth are about to pop through, so she's chewing on everything. And lets you know how fun it is to chew on those things. Yeah, you can do just about anything with mac and cheese. That would almost be kind of disturbing, I think. Katie mask for Jake. And drool. You want me to drool? Oh, I think you're talking about River, yes. I drool sometimes as well, though. She definitely is drooling, and she's learning how to, like, blow spit bubbles and blow spit out of her mouth. She'll do it on purpose. Just, you're sitting there holding her, and she's and just lets it all drip down and then looks at you and gives you a big, sweet smile, and you just, it's the most wonderful thing. I've never felt so loved being spit on before. And Vibes has come through with what I believe is a super chat. Thank you so much, Vibes. And for that, we're going to give Vibes some nice, warm cookies.
I just baked a fresh batch of cookies. Would you like to try one? They're so warm.
Love those cookies, man. Love them. Love them. And like Fish Fam Link says, yes, thank you very much, Vibes, for the $1.99 US dollar super chat. I was right, it was a super chat. Ha. Katie says, we love you too, Vibes. We have a barbecue restaurant that serves loaded mac and cheese covered with chopped brisket. Oh my God, that sounds good. And I am very hungry, actually. It's that time of day to be eating some food. You guys have that too? Why am I missing out? I wonder. Oh, you know, we have that barbecue place just up the road. Strongman. Yeah. They have the best brisket I've ever had. I've tried a lot of different briskets. And you guys from the South can probably tell me I've never had real brisket, but it was just delicious. And they do have mac and cheese that is really awesome too. I wonder if I go there and ask them to kind of put it all together. He did it all for the cookie. The cookie. So you can take the nookie. That's more like a baby thing. I do it all for the cookies, the cookie, so you can take my nookie and stick it in my mouth. Stick it in my mouth. We don't use a nookie. If anyone doesn't know what that is, that's a pacifier. But it could mean other things. Pizza is good too. That sounds awesome. Always love a good pizza. What? A warm mac and cheese cookie? I don't know. Katie, what do you think of that?
If it's savory.
If it's savory cookie?
Yeah.
How do you make a savory cookie though?
spices instead of sugar.
Is it a cookie at that point, though?
Yes. Cookies aren't always sweet.
Mm.
And if you're over in a foreign country, they call it a biscuit anyway.
You know what would go really good on mac and cheese? I think I'd like to try it sometime.
You know, just between you and me, I love Funyuns.
Funyuns and mac and cheese. I think that'd be good. You could crush them up and sprinkle them on there, or just leave them whole. That'd be a good idea. I'll try it out. Thank you so much, Vibes. Stan, I agree. What are you agreeing to? Jeff's just laughing. He's okay. He's a little sleep deprived, I think. Jeff and I both probably are. Well, Jeff is always sleep deprived. Katie was up just as late as me. We were up late after the show, chatting until my phone died, and I'm sorry about that, Jeff. We were talking, and all of a sudden my phone just goes black. I'm like, just pulled an Alex. Just pulled a Fathom. Just ninja'd right out of there because my phone died. New Local Austin just ate beef fajita chimichanga. That sounds good too. God. Vibes has a tapeworm. That's unfortunate, but it allows him to eat mass quantities and not have to pay the price that most people would have to pay. Flatbed said his wife made chopped steaks, green beans, and mac and cheese. That sounds wonderful. Katie, I'm so hungry right now. Well, it's my own fault, too, because I had to eat mac and cheese gummies. You know what would be disgusting? Eggnog gummies.
Mm-mm.
Barf. Anyways, different subject. Dee Dee says, howdy. Welcome, Dee Dee. It's good to see you in here.
Jeff, speaking of Fathom McBurdy Pants, where is he?
He's probably still didn't charge his phone.
That or he's still cleaning up the mess from his tanks. Last night's joke was he overfilled his tanks.
And that's why he left so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got involved in the chat. Was he doing water changes during it?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do a live stream and do a water change. I would definitely forget.
Yeah. What your nanner?
Cottage cheese gummies. Both of you at the same time.
That sounds gross.
I love cottage cheese. They're almost kind of like gummies as they are. They're just little micro gummies. That's for sure. Man, oh man. So, aside from gummies and food, what else did we do during the week? I took 3 days off of work in the middle of last week just to kind of decompress. It was just because staycation. I'm a little upset, disappointed. I should probably recheck the deck here and see if maybe the UPS guy is just running late or something.
This
Or-
is out there.
Rhea,
Yeah.
nothing out there?
No.
Dang it.
I think it's not on the truck yet.
We ordered shirts from Sticker Mule, and they're supposed to be in today. I also ordered coasters, so I wanted to kind of check that out. Do you want me to wait till you're over here, Katie, so you can see them too?
Sure. We'll try and get River over there.
Yeah, the plan was that they'd be here because usually the UPS guy's here by like 2, 3 o'clock latest. And then we'd have our new shirts on. I just got one each for us to check them out and see how the quality is. And we'll probably get some more and give them away to peoples that we like, not to people we don't like. And just because you wouldn't get a shirt wouldn't mean that we don't necessarily not like you because of that. I should just put like a disclaimer. Big, long, stupid disclaimer. That's a good idea. We'll maybe incorporate that in some of our streams. Just little black screen with white words, little disclaimers for legality and for humor. Oh, you brought my bottle. Thank you.
Yeah. Jeff's sending me pictures of his dinner.
People still do that?
I think it was probably to show you.
Jake, Katie, thanks for joining us again. Well, thanks for having us on, Mike. That love hanging out with you guys. We should pop up on there more often, I think. Just wish Jimmy P would be there. I gotta give him a call again. Oh, it's just the thing here. There, we'll just pop this down for a second so you guys can see River. Center it a little more so it's not all distorted from fisheye lens. Ooh, nice burp. Thank you. You got any more?
Excuse you.
You got any more? The pretty lights. She's got a scratch alongside of her cheek right next to her nose because she's got the death grip. Just her fingernails get a little long. We try to keep them clipped, but they're just like little kittens, They're small nails, so they're always sharp. It's kind of like a little Edward Scissorhands. Her mohawk is still there, but it's getting longer, so it's starting to flop over, but it's still there. Favorite Girl Scout cookies? I like these. I don't know if they were called Samoans. I think they renamed a lot of their cookies because I don't know if it was a woke culture thing or what. I don't know, but they're the ones that are donut shaped with coconut and
Caramel and chocolate.
Yeah, and they got
Those
the
are mine too.
drizzles. I also like the peanut butter patties or whatever.
The tagalongs.
I don't
That's
know.
what they used to call them.
They're like peanut butter inside with a crispy thing and then completely chocolate covered. Same here, Brian. Cottage cheese doesn't last long here. Usually Katie's mom will buy it for us, and then she'll buy like 2 containers at a time and say, this one's Katie's, this one's yours. And then I eat all of mine and half of Katie's. Well, I don't want it to go bad. You don't eat it fast enough, That's my reason. And then another super chat from Vibes. Awesome. Do you like me? Well, yes. Of course we like you, man. We love you. You'll have to come up to Wisconsin to get your shirt, though. That's the stipulation. We might set them out. come up to Wisconsin and meet some really cool people. You haven't met Jeff yet in the flesh. You haven't met us in the flesh. You haven't met Charles yet.
Hi. My name is Charles. I know what you're thinking. I seem like a fun guy. And you're right.
There's lots of fun people around here. So I encourage you to come visit for the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout and meet wonderful people like that. Says we need a river shirt. We were going to make her one, right? Using your Cricut. I forgot what we were going to put on there. Do you remember? Because I don't. We bought her some plain white things, and we were going to put a transfer on there.
Yeah, it's in my head. It's got to be unlocked. Hang on.
I know, it's right there. I can't remember.
I see it. I just can't say it. Oh, hashtag baby cake.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hashtag baby cake. But you still got to get your Cricut over here from your mom's.
Yeah. Or the silhouette.
Oh, chat's moving a little bit. Wisconsin is cold. Not in the middle of August, bud. Last year it was in
90s.
mid-90s during the cookout.
We had a barn fan going outside for a breeze.
Yeah. There was no breeze, and it was mid-90s. Clear sky breaking down on you.
Humidity.
I think we should bring your pop-up thingies, whatever you call them.
Canopy.
Yeah.
Have more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
bring
we
both.
have a little more shade. We got 2 10-foot ones. So we could bring those along, help out with the shade. It might not be that one this year. It'd be nice if it was a little bit cooler than that, or at least some breeze would be nice. It's still a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I don't mind getting really warm in the summertime. It's just
You're
I
not
don't know.
careful, you get sick.
Yeah. Well, you were super pregnant, and I think I was just having sympathy heat strokes for you. You were doing just fine.
Yeah. By the end of the day.
The watermelon helped out a lot.
Yeah. That was delicious. Especially with mustard.
See, that's something I think that I wonder if this computer can handle that. Salient's in the house. Hello, Jesse. Sorry if I'm missing people. I'm also trying to work this at the same time. Joy of fish keeping.
Don't jinx it, Jeff. Yes, I know it can be cold in August.
We're about halfway through the first hour. Maybe we'll go longer, but I always do that members credit in the style of the Star Wars thing. Well, I was working on it today, and it got to a point where I couldn't type anymore. I don't know if there's a limit, so it just means that we have too many members. That's all it really means. We have 67 members as of right now, as far as I know. And at least I can read them off to you. Give a member shout out real quick for you guys. And we want to thank you, each and every one of you that offer your hard-earned money to be a member of our channel. It's very much appreciated. I go through this spiel every time, but I want you guys to know that we are very thankful for that.
Do vibes first. You just sent...
Another one? He's just trying to get all the attention here, aren't ya? I'm just kidding. Step away for a little. I need to annually shower. I need an
Yes, we
annual
give you permission vibes.
The fact that you do that in January, I suppose, then you'll stay clean. But
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking around November, you're getting pretty ripe. You dropped your banana. Thank you so much, Vibes. Showers, showers, showers. There's a shower for you. It's not that funny, is it? It's a little bit of shower. And I don't know. We'll throw this one in for you too, Vibes. If you're still here, not hopped in the shower yet, this will give you something to think about while you're.
Teletubbies bottom bump bump bump. Teletubbies bottom bump bump bump. Teletubbies bottom bump.
You like that one? Yeah. Just a little something to think about while you're in the shower there, Vibes. You're welcome. It didn't look fun.
It wasn't.
Telly Jake. So I was gonna see if I can do this. I bet you I can. So why wasn't it fun, Katie? The shower thing?
Yeah.
Because it was lightning.
Yeah. It got to a safety risk.
You guys are going to see more of that once we get part 2 of the river trip on there. That's a little clip from that whole trip that we had.
Careful.
I'm just going to see, let's see right here. I'm trying to open up some videos, see if I can't play them. The last computer didn't handle it too well, plus we were over Wi-Fi, so it was a little difficult. Why is it? I don't want it like that. I want it as this. Okay. So he's doing it again.
I don't think it's playing now.
No, I gotta close this one. And if oh gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'm just trying to do like a share screen or share window thing, and having issues? Yes. Right. Used to be there, I guess. Present, duh. We want to share a screen, share a window, share this one, and share. I don't know if this one's got the mustard on that piece. You were talking about. This is from last year. Yeah, you see the little bit of mustard there. So this is from last year. At the Fish Fam cookout, and getting towards evening a little more. And I don't know who said it was good on there. Was it Eduardo? No.
Somebody brought it up. Oh no, I said, have you ever tried it with mustard? Because it was a craze going on Facebook.
Oh.
Or TikTok or something.
So someone grabbed you a bottle of mustard and.
Oh, I just went and grabbed it to try it because nobody would try it.
Right. So yeah. There's no audio to this. There she goes. You liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good. It's got to be yellow mustard, though.
You had me try it, but I wasn't a big fan.
I see Jesse's asking how old River is now. She just turned 5 months.
Oh, a Teletubbies song stuck in my head. Teletubbies, lots of fun, fun, fun.
Don't.
Teletubbies, lots of fun, fun, fun. Okay. So that worked pretty good. Usually On the old computer, it
You're gonna
wouldn't.
do members.
Yeah, members. That's right. Thank you. See this? Why I keep you around? Let's look at our members, shall we? And find out who do we have. Memberships. 67 total members. Starting from the top or bottom of the list. It's actually the bottom because I had to scroll the bottom. Pepling Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Autarky Homestead, Whizzle Aquatics, The Degenerate Gamer. You notice that he changed his name on there. I think he's still a fish keeper, but he's been doing a lot of gaming videos lately. Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane. Some of you know who that guy is. Master Aquatics, Just Call Me Eduardo. Jamie Palladino. Craig's Catfish Cave. M&C Aquatics, Lush and Salty Aquariums. Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. M. Myers, 1987, The Fish Keeping Maniac. Jeff Pelham's Aquatics, Outside In Aquatics, My Fish Tanks. Oh, Outside In Aquatics. For those of you that, well, this isn't him. This is that weird Jeff King guy, but Outside In does some good work. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Fathom Aquatics, Vibes Aquatics. This one that I don't know. So Into You 18. I haven't even looked at that channel. I wonder if I can. I can't through this page, but looks like a normal person. I don't know. Interesting name though. So Into You 18. Only Oscars, New Local Austin, Elfish Tanks, Jim's Fish, Jody P, Linda Worth, 3G, Kalish, Elaine. I wonder how he secured that handle on YouTube. There's got to be a lot of people named Elaine. She was the first one to get that one. Raisin Fishies, Scotty. LDH Aquatics, which is Nathan Hovey. Or am I saying that wrong? Is it Hovey or Hovey?
I don't remember.
I always pronounce it Hovey.
We have both around this area.
We're from Wisconsin. So. Jen Y, upside down smiley face. Austin Gibbons, Garage Aquatics 2023. Ron, excellent guy. TGOE, Shelby K, the Garden of Eater Shelby. If you guys don't know her, then you should. Actually, she'll be streaming with Grant after we're done here tonight. J-Rock Does Stuff, excellent guy. Fishcapades, Deb's Aquatic Pets, Stony Scapes, Escaping Lucidity. That's an interesting name. Red Laser, that's our man Gordon. Monster Fish Gal. Love Monster Fish Gal so much. So much. Wonderful gal. Great gal. Probably the best gal. Best gal. Joy of Fish Keeping. Gaming with Eric Boyce. Passing Wind. That's, I always remember that handle. This is probably one of the first ones I remembered when we started doing YouTube. When I saw that name come up in chat, I'm like, yes. Awesome name. The Bipolar Fish Keeper. A friend of mine who used to be, when I was a manager at an O'Reilly store, he was my assistant manager. Dirty Sam Squanch. Love that guy very much. Sarah the Great is a member as well. All Things Nature in Hawaii with Steve. Bunny Viper. Awesome. Garcia Aquatics. Sketty Nona. She pays me to say her name like that. Brian Clarkston. Aquarium Daily. Robert Reed. Peter. Another one. Peter. There's got to be a lot of Peters, but he got in there first. Audra. Did I just say Peter got in there first?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, child. Audra Meyer, the Nano Aquarium Guy, James H, Aquarium Talk TV, Benjamin Peters, Dirty Tank 13, Ever Hopeful. Just came out, Ever Hopeful. Caleb Shirley. CC's Aquatic Escapes, Collaboration of Curiosities, GNC Aquatics, and Renee Hedinger. Did I say her name right?
Yes.
I should. She is the other female that you see in our river trip. She is my cousin Matt's significant other and a great, not only friend, we consider her family as well. Shady Grady is also a member. Katie Hagen. That name sounds familiar.
I don't know who that is.
You're a member as well. Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Mexicali Fish Keeper, and Lake Missoula Aquatics and Plants, Ben Sharp.
Now, I just want to say it's a good thing he read off the phone because we were just gifted 5 new memberships tonight from, I believe,
Is that what those last 5? Because I thought Renee...
Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. Thank you so much.
I thought Renee was the last one on the chat, and then when I swiped down in it, all of a sudden there was more names on there. So.
Yeah, there's 5 new ones.
So that must be Shady Grady, Katie Hagen,
Yep.
Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Mexicali Fish Keeper, and Ben Sharp.
Thank you.
If I'm wrong on that, then I don't know. Because I can't see on StreamYard who the members go out to, but thank you so much, Stan. We really appreciate that. That's going to go a long way for us because we've got some plans for the fish room. Not only running water, hopefully by the end of next warm season, we'll get that in, but also a centralized air pump system in there. So those things cost money, and they're all for the fish room and for this channel and for the hobby, and that's where the funds are going to go towards. You've got enough clothes. Oh, come on.
We didn't have a very big nap, so it's
Yeah.
getting to that point.
Oh, did I miss how much did I miss in chat while I was reading that?
Lots.
Lots and lots
Good.
and lots.
That was before. So go
Good thing
down.
Katie is an adult. Nightmare fuel. Oh, that's what that. Yeah, Teletubbies thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta play something for Stan.
Do your psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm a psychedelic fish. Psychedelic fish show. I'm swimming around. Yeah, feels so good. The water's so nice.
Thank you, Stan.
Katie's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's getting a little squirmy.
Well, we're getting fussy.
Fussy.
Yeah.
I'll show you, Fussy. I'll show you, Fussy. Why are you being so ornery? Huh?
She's tired
What are you so tired for, huh?
because we had maybe an
Why are you
hour and
so
a half
tired?
of sleep today.
You can't be tired. Don't you smile at me. You're tired and crabby. You understand? Do you want a gummy? Yeah. She must be really crabby because normally that would just make her go crazy right there. All right. What am I missing? She disagrees. River needs more clothes. You're right. She will because she just keeps growing, but we have a lot of clothes on deck for her. I thought Katie had a lot of clothes. River's got tons of clothes. We're very, very blessed, and we have all the things that we need. People saying hi to each other. I said hi to Jose before, right? I saw Joy Fish Keeping in there earlier. Lumpy Dog. Who's the little cutie pie? It's a me. I'm probably talking about River. That's our daughter, River. and got her name from our canoe trip. Granted, the canoe trip, she was already conceived, so don't get any ideas that you're going to find stuff like that on our 3-part series on that river trip. But Katie was pregnant during that whole thing, and it was the whole experience of the river trip and what it meant to us is where we came up with her name.
Honey, can you reach your banana on the floor behind you?
Banana?
Yeah.
You're going to have to rinse it off.
I
If I
know.
get it, I'm going to have to bend over in front of these poor people.
Oh, need some money.
No cracking. No cracking. No, do not release the Kraken. You will not enjoy the Kraken. Everyone just left. That's what happens. I don't know how well StreamYard is working right now. It's like it just kind of... Well, now a bunch of things are showing up. I showed the Kraken? Is that what you're saying? Release the river. That's when I go to the bathroom. Anyways,
TMI.
there's some other... I'm so sorry. I have exciting things, secret things I can't talk about, things I'm very excited about, but it's going to have to remain a secret. We got Jeff's.
No, there's not another baby.
We know. Yeah, it's not another baby, that's for sure. You know that video was saved for the OnlyFans crew, Jake. You got it. You have to pay to
Jeff
see that.
clipped it. And he's going to sell it.
Well, it clipped me bending over. I
Yeah.
think I usually have clips disabled on my channel.
But what about mods?
I don't think mods can clip either. I think,
Well, you can if you got a cell phone.
well, I suppose, yeah. I've done that before. That'd be something funny to do. I did the face filters that Snapchat has. I turned it on the monitor when we were watching Funk once and sent him a picture, like a screenshot of it. It was pretty funny. I think that, wonder if I can, I don't think you get mad if I pull that up on there. If you guys have never seen it, I'll see if I can find that real quick. I think I might still have it on here. I deleted a bunch of stuff after putting it on a hard drive, save some space. But I thought it was pretty hilarious that it looked like that. So we were like watching his whole stream through that Snapchat filter, just laughing our butts off because, yeah. Which one's a... Let's see if I can get that up. There we go. All right. So let's get that share screen back up there. Funny stuff. Share screen window right there. All right. Check this out. This is Funk. I don't remember how long ago this was, but I wish he was in stream right now.
I'm trying to talk about the video. What, you talking about the video that I was editing right now a little while ago? You talking about the video that I was editing? I'm trying to talk about the video. What, you talking about the video that I was editing right now a little while ago?
Oh man, that's good stuff. All right. Stop sharing.
Where's Funk anyway?
I don't know. Funk's not in the chat. He's probably busy. Busy doing adult things. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. What?
Flatbed Aquatics just sent me 80-inch Kraken, and it's you bent over on this 80-inch TV.
Stan watching me bend over on his 80-inch screen. Huh?
Mike,
Oh, it was Mike? I thought you said it was Stan.
no.
Oh, it was Flatbed doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, probably because I was reading this at the same time you were talking, so it made me think you said Stan. Says we should do that to Branton. I'd like to. There is a filter that will like clean shave a guy, and it's pretty accurate. I'll try that on him. Should try it on Jeff Kane. I'd like to see what AI thinks Jeff Kane looks like without a beard. That's not fair. It's kind of funny though. Funk's having dinner with Discus North. Doubt it. Oh man. Vibes got his shower in. That's good. Good. I probably need a shower too. Oh man. So what else? What else did we? Just be. She being silly. Mm-hmm. That's true. He was trying to help out his Dina, his co-host, too, trying to get there. I wonder how close she got. We kind of got people to start subbing to everyone. Because, like, on Father Fish's channel, the same with, like, Mexicali, they give wrenches to everybody. So at that point, you can look at everyone's channel and, you know, if you're ambitious enough, you can drop a sub to as many people as you want when you have a wrench. I don't drop wrenches to everyone because I don't know. I got trust issues. Although if everyone's a mod, then I don't think a mod can block another mod. I might be mistaken. So, because my thought was like, well, everyone can just like do whatever, and pretty soon people will just be blocking each other, and it'll turn into a blocking war. But I guess if you're all mods, then. But then if you drop wrenches to everyone, you might accidentally drop a wrench to someone that is a troll and need a super mod. I did have super mods. I think I still do.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I have a couple super mods. If not, I might have.
Or we disabled and
I might have disabled anyone as super mod just because I don't know. I was having weird issues with my channel and I didn't know if someone accidentally hit a setting or something like that. But usually Katie's the only. I think Katie's a super mod on her channel over here, but supermodel word. Supermodels like Oh, I can't do that one. Just making her laugh like crazy.
Come up for air, little girl.
Alex and Vibes were, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to check on my settings. I don't remember now. That's biz what I think about a timeout. Yeah, so 103. Been on for an hour. We can go on a little bit longer. I'm going to drop a link and I'm going to see. I want someone to come on so I can at least do a test to see if echo cancellation works. Because I'm not going to wear headphones. It's just going to be like the internal speaker on this computer and then my Blue Snowball microphone. And hopefully they won't interfere with each other. So, copy, paste. Does that even like make a clickable link when I do that? It's so weird with StreamYard because links don't even show up blue or anything. So it's
Yeah, it did.
okay. And we'll do a little bit of guests. We haven't had any guests in a long time on our stream. I've dropped links a few times, but most of the time nobody even shows up. They don't even show up. Have a good dinner, Vibes. Thanks for showing up, man.
Thank you, Vibes.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach rumble. I'm super hungry after talking about all that food. Nobody wants to come on my stream. Nobody wants to come backstage. Just so I can test the audio out. Guess I'll have another gummy. They made these gummies like other kinds of gummies. That would be pretty far out, man. Mm-hmm. We have to be off by 8 o'clock at the latest, because that's when Grant and Shelby are on. I know it could stay on anyways, but I like watching their stream, and I don't want to, even though Shelby was in Stephen P's, and she's a member, and she didn't even show up tonight. Maybe she's watching and lurking. She's a lurker.
Maybe they're eating dinner in between streams.
Yeah, maybe they're stuffing their face full of food like I wish I could do right now. Also, we're going to have to do a members-only stream and try to make that a regular thing. Ooh, we got here a naked man. Just kidding. Hey, Stan, how's it going?
Good. What's up?
Not a whole lot. Just live streaming.
There's no echo on my end.
I don't hear an echo either. That's good. It works.
Perfect sound.
That's awesome. Eventually, we'll probably set up our soundboard again and get good microphones, but I kind of like the simplicity of this setup a little more.
Less to go wrong.
Look at those guppies. You know
Yeah.
guppies.
King Kong guppies. I got them from 3G.
Yeah?
And they are super prolific, but if you see a female, the females are almost as pretty as the males.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
I've noticed that with the mosaics I got from Daniken. The females are blue. They're not as, don't have like the red and stuff like the males do, but they got pretty blue colors and a fairly big tail, but not quite like yours are.
Yeah, the guppies is, I've got out of the hobby for years and years and years. I came back and I couldn't believe these are the white platinums. And they're not predating at all. I mean, I've got tanks of them. I'm really getting into the Limeas. These are the humpbacks. And these are the Cuban banded Libya. They're not predating either.
Nice. I've
These
been
are
more into like the endlers and stuff for guppies. We do have those mosaics, but we got a few different lines of, probably 3 different pure lines of endlers.
right.
And, some crossbreeds because it happened, but they've been
These
kind
are
of my favorite.
another Libya. It's a Perugia. And started off with like 4 of them, and they're going nuts too.
Nice.
Let's see if my turtles are out. A little red here. Here's the big boy. See if they come over here.
Ooh, look at him.
That's a common snap, Florida common snapper.
Yeah. I could tell it was a snapping. But
Yeah. He might do it. Let me see. He'll try to. Yeah.
yeah.
He'll try to get you.
Good thing that glass is there.
Yeah.
Nice bowls.
Yeah, those
I'd
are.
like to get more fish bowls. We got one, just a gallon fish bowl, but
Y'all have a Hobby Lobby there?
yeah,
Floral department.
that's a good idea. I never even thought of that.
Yeah, if you watch them, Hobby Lobby does those 50% off sales all the time.
They got
And you can
tons
get
of
one of these for like,
glassware and stuff too.
yeah, you can get one of these for like $10. This is how my whole thing started. This rack.
Yeah.
I found a Father Fish video about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I started with this rack, and it turned into 20-something tanks pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I started out with bettas, and these are. Let's see if I can get a picture. That's a paradise fish.
Oh, cool.
3G gave me some plants, and he said there might be some fry in there. And I ended up with like a dozen of those paradise fish. But these are the least killifish. They're a little bitty live bear.
I'd like to get some killies. And never had them before, but looking
These
at
aren't
some
really,
people's.
these aren't really a killifish. They just call them that.
Oh,
And here's, if you can see them, those white platinums. These are the F1s, and I picked out the whitest ones, and I put a trio in here just to see if I could get them lighter.
nice.
I got a few more swords, the neon swords, and Mickey Mouse swords, and a couple of angelfish.
Yeah, I've got one breeding pair that's needs to come out of the tank that they're in because it's in a community tank that's got way too hard of water in there, and their eggs never get fertilized, so I gotta move them out.
Well, that's what I struggled with at first because I did the father fish thing, and my KH is like 22, and my hardness out of the tap's like 800. And
Yeah.
first 4 or 5 months, I struggled mightily with the plant growth, and I still can't grow a lot of stuff. But I had to go to RO and
Yeah.
add GH. And, I mean, the plants like this takes, all the crips and swords do great.
Yeah.
But with those breeder tanks, the guppy grass is fine.
Yeah.
That's my scud bucket. I grow scuds in there. But these are all those King Kongs. I had so many males. I pulled out like 15 of them and got them down in here. They are gorgeous.
They are for sure. I love those tails. Yeah, I've never tested the KH or GH on our tanks because I don't have any way of testing it. So I'd like to get a test. I've got the general API kind of smaller test kit, and I don't use it a whole lot, only if I've seen like it's necessary. But I'd like to go through a round of and test everything just to kind of get a baseline of how things are sitting, and then
Yeah, I just have the API, KH, and GH, and I don't even worry about the pH that much. It's like 8 out of the tap. But
the kit I have just has like pH, nitrates, nitrites, and ammonia.
I've never even checked the nitrates and ammonia.
Yeah.
When I do water changes, I do like 25% every month, and it seems to be working so far.
I'll check ammonia if I have like a sudden death or maybe a couple fish deaths or something. If it makes me scared, like if the system crashed or something, But usually that kit just sits in the corner and never gets used.
That's been the main thing with me. I've got a lot of little fish, and man, I go weeks without losing anything. So I guess if I started losing a bunch, I would go ahead and go that route, but I just haven't had that issue.
Some of our goldfish have been dying lately, but we've had them for a while, and we've been moving them in and out, every year.
Yeah.
Move them out in the springtime and in the fall. So it's hard on them. It's stressful because we're chasing them around with nets, and the water quality isn't the greatest when they're in that pond outside, and then they're just common goldfish. They got a lot of genetic problems. Some of them have got growths on the side of them and stuff. They're just genetic. So I can't expect them to live forever. But
that was the hard thing. I got that video of that school tank, and I put that tank at the school, and I wasn't thinking about it. They're fourth graders and haven't had tanks before, and I lost a fish right off the bat. Had to sit down with the class and explain it to them. They're not dogs and cats. They only live a couple years to begin with. And I said, that was just an older fish.
Yeah.
But that one little girl just bawling,
I remember as a kid, pretty young, like first grade, having goldfish, and every time one died, I was just tore up, and I'd have like a little funeral for it and go outside and bury it and put a little stone there. And even now, it's like we lost a couple goldfish that we had for a while, and it still gets to me. It's like some people just toss them out, but we just brought them out to the garden and buried them in there. Figured that plants will like them.
If I lose anything now, it goes in the turtle tanks. Turtles take care of them. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. My black mollies, I had a rash of them, and they just got old. They'd start turning white. But once I see that, or once I see anything that, majorly clamped fin or something with these platies and guppies and stuff, I just feed them. So I'd rather do that than lose the tank.
Jeff Kane's here with us too.
Yeah,
How's it going?
but there's my other hobby.
Nice. I don't have any good racks. I only shot one buck and it wasn't very big.
Well, that's a
I ended up
lifetime.
losing
That's the
the
best
horns.
tree of a lifetime.
Yeah. Last few years, I didn't even get to go hunting. Everyone took vacation before I did, and I ended up having to work.
All right. Wisconsin, y'all, they got big deer up there, if I remember right.
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, it's like such a tradition that you'd think, like, I mean, schools normally close for it, and half the businesses lose their workforce because it's like everyone just kind of shuts down and goes hunting, but not quite as much as it used to be. I remember when I was a kid around here in town, it was like blaze orange everywhere during that whole week, and now it's just not as common.
Yeah, opening weekend,
Playing
my
video
single
games instead, but
opening weekend, my single buddies used to talk about how packed the bars were with the wives.
oh yeah.
Used to be.
Man, the restaurants in town here would open super early, and they would just be packed full of hunters and every day for breakfast beforehand and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you working on, Jeff?
Just taking a print off.
Yeah.
Yeah, needed to do it a while ago, but I was busy.
Did you get up on time for work this morning?
Yeah.
So did I, surprisingly.
Is Katie made you?
No, she slept right through everything.
Oh, really?
I had to use an alarm clock, but I was up about, I hit the snooze once, so I was up at like 10 after 5.
I use 3 cell phones to get me up.
I think because I was so afraid of sleeping in, knowing how tired I was, I just made myself get up.
That's understandable.
Stan, you got a lot of pretty tanks, man. They're just, I love all the plants.
I thought I was going to do the whole what Jeff's doing, but I'm a year and a half in now, and I'm going to concentrate on the Libya and the guppies, but I'm kind of wanting a couple of display tanks with some electric blue Acaras and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
3G,
the 125
I don't have room for it.
for display.
I spotted
wife-
our sticker.
My wife has told me the 60-gallon in the den is the only one going in the den.
Expansion.
Oh, I was going to ask you a question, Jeff. Am I going to have issues? My AC is in this fish room.
You mean bacterial wise or?
Well, just period. I mean, moisture.
Yeah. So the AC will dehumidify the room when it's running, but it may pick up some of the bacteria too. So you might need to clean it.
Right. I keep no, it's not a window unit. It's the central unit for the house,
Yeah.
the closet.
Yeah. They build up too.
Okay. Well, I run a dehumidifier in the room, so I was just.
Yeah. But the natural process of AC is dehumidifying.
Okay.
But if you should be able to get a disinfectant specific for AC online, and then you just pop the door off the coil and hose her down.
Okay.
It'll keep anything from growing.
Okay.
Sometimes you can get a good fungus going, and then it plugs up the trap, floods it.
Right. It's just something I check yearly.
Yeah, it should be. That's what I usually do on routine maintenance: is open them up and hose them down.
Yeah. 'Cause this is just this unit's only Oh, it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. I'm gonna step off, get something to eat, but we'll see y'all guys later.
Thanks for
Bailing on
coming up,
us?
Dan. Appreciate it.
You what, Dan?
You're bailing on us?
Yeah. At 5 o'clock alarm in the morning, I drive a school bus.
Yeah,
Hey, Sarah.
better stay alert for that.
Yes, sir. Good to
Thank
see you guys.
Dan.
Yeah, good to see you. So how you doing, Jake?
Oh, tired and hungry.
Quit your bitching.
I'm
Hey,
doing
you
good.
tell him when it's time for him to go cook for you.
She won't let me cook. I'm
I
good.
don't blame her.
Make a mess.
I make a mess. Yeah,
I
you're right.
clean up my mess.
That's true.
You
And then you
make your
clean up
mess.
Jake's mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She cleans up her mess when she's done. I kind of just leave it.
Yeah. I might do the same.
That's one of Katie's passions is cooking. So I've tried to have
Skill
my
to
way
it.
in there, but I don't get to.
Yeah.
June said her favorite beard is here.
That's not good. Is you getting into your grays again?
Probably. See, Garcia Aquatics says he's been a member for a month. That's awesome. Thank you, Berto.
Hey, Garcia.
We'll play a little video for Berto because it's something to do, something interesting. I don't think he saw this one yet, and I know everyone else wants to see it again. So
Teletubbies bottom bump 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 bump. Teletubbies bottom bump 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 bump. Teletubbies bottom bump.
I'm so sorry. I think
For whatever reason, that's really fitting for you, Jake.
Nightmares.
I don't know. I'm the weird one because I think it's freaking awesome. So
Maybe a little.
well, I could. Well, here's a maybe this one would be better. Thanks for being a member. Thank you, Garcia. Oh man. See, that's the worst thing he's ever seen in his life.
Yeah.
I don't know. They are awful.
Teletubbies? I hated them.
Yeah.
And Barney. It was
Barney, yeah.
when I was a teenager, I think all that crap came out. My little sister used to watch it. Littlest one, because she's like
Oh,
15, 16 years younger than me.
that sucks. Yeah. Thankfully, my little sister is only 2 years younger, so she didn't like that shit either. So
My younger sister with my mom and dad is 2 years younger than me, but my youngest sister was with my dad and his girlfriend afterward.
yeah.
Not planned.
Weren't we just talking
Yeah,
about
we were
this?
talking about that last night. Katie wasn't planned, River wasn't planned. You weren't. I'm the only one.
So you think.
I wasn't planned either. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a well thought out plan. Yeah.
My mom found out when she was breaking in a horse and it rolled over on her. And her mom took her to the hospital and the doctor said, "You're going to be okay, and so is the baby."
Whew.
Yeah.
That's
Her mom was a
fun,
little
though.
pissed.
I bet. Oh, girly.
You need to eat.
Man, oh, man. It might be about that time where we might have to sign off because she's going to get pretty nasty here. She doesn't get
Yes.
that bad, but I mean, lately when she's overtired, she's
Yeah, it's the
bucks
fussy
at the
stage.
bottle and starts. Oh no, Katie's got her quieted him. You gotta stand up and bounce her around. She doesn't want you to sit down with her, and then yeah. But
I've,
other than that, she does it pretty awesome. It's just part of a phase. I wouldn't want to be shooting teeth out through my gums again.
again, well, maybe later. Might get to go through it again.
Wouldn't mind having some new teeth, though. That's for sure.
It's
but-
something that you don't have to take care of.
Right. Get some of those screw-in ones that probably cost a fortune.
Yeah.
Just thread right in.
Yeah.
It's a shame that dental stuff like that is so expensive. And then they're like, well, if you did proper maintenance, you wouldn't have to go through it, and it's actually cheaper. It's like, well, I don't like going to the dentist. I can't stand going there.
Yeah.
It's not fun having a stranger poking around through my mouth.
Cleaning.
Right, like Katie said, it's like $500 for a cleaning unless you got really good insurance. But
Mine's not that good, but it's usually only $50 for routine.
yeah,
When I got was it my last root canal? Or no, it was a root canal and a cap. Out of pocket, that cost me like $1,500 or $2,000 or something like that.
it just seems like a lot to me. But
Well, back in I think it was 2000. I needed to get root canal and 4 wisdom teeth done, and the wisdom teeth they wanted to put me under for and do surgical removal, and that was going to be $4,000 after insurance.
whew,
That was in 2000. I mean, pay was a lot worse back then.
yeah,
And I said, yeah, I'll take care of it myself. And I kept the root canal open and draining for quite a while until the infection was gone.
yeah,
They had it, they didn't drill it, they lanced it at that point. So I just kept the lance open until she was cleared.
yeah.
And then I think I got another 2 years and I had to go back in. And that dentist was a retiring dentist. He did the root canal for like $50. And he did the wisdom teeth for $75 each.
See, that seems like a little more feasible. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's almost to me like dentists are more expensive than any other kind of medical thing, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think regular medical's more expensive. I've been in for
Yeah.
that, and I got a stupid ass bill from the summer.
Right. I don't know. I just think it's like, of course, when I've had like bad teeth and I wanted that out of my head now, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't care how much it costs. Yank that freaking thing out of me before I put my head through a wall.
The
So
first
that's like
one,
they get you.
so the first one I had a wisdom tooth that came in really slow, and it broke off when I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I grabbed a whole that thing with a pair of ice grips and tried pulling her.
Ooh.
It didn't work.
No, probably broke it more.
Not too terribly. I was cautious because I knew I didn't want to screw myself.
Yeah.
It could have been worse for sure.
Sketty says you ain't gonna screw any metal shit into her jawbone. Can't be good in the long run. I don't know. How long does a person live anyway? I mean, it's gotta be good for a while. I guess it would scare me that, it cracked the bone or something, but I don't know.
That would be not cool and painful. Really
Right.
painful.
For sure.
I've assisted on full mouth extractions with denture inserts right away.
Yeah.
What did oh yeah, when you were working at the dental clinic?
Yeah. Pulling a whole full mouthful of teeth and then putting dentures in right away.
I tried to get that
That's
dentist
hard.
to do that.
Hard.
He wouldn't do it. I told him just pull them all right away and get it done with.
A lot of people go through that, and it seems like a hard experience.
Yeah, but I've seen people deal with getting poisoned from their teeth frequently.
True.
I mean, my teeth aren't that bad, but they're just. I've seen other people lose theirs, so I didn't want to go through that. I would rather just have them take them.
Here's a fishy topic. I'm thinking of getting a hang-on back canister. I was looking at some of those, and I get worried about how heavy they might get, but some of them don't look any bigger than like a Title 75 that we have. That gets filled full of water and seems. I suppose I don't know how big some of those things get.
I'm not a fan of the hang-ons because, well, unless it's a closed top. Because if they do plug up, they overflow,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
Never tried hang on back kind of canister, but
No?
I saw Jesse did a
Okay.
review of that one, and it almost started on fire for him. So I don't know if the impeller got clogged or something.
So,
But
back in the day, there used to be a Magnum 350. It was a Penguin product, I believe, or no, Marineland product. But that was a really good hang-on back canister.
I remember having the bio wheel in one of my first tanks.
I didn't
I
have
like
one. They were
that
too
a lot,
expensive
but-
for me.
They're seem a lot more expensive nowadays than when that was like when I was in high school.
Yeah.
It was just a little smaller one for a 10-gallon tank, but every once in a
Remembering-
while that bio wheel would get kind of over stuffed, and it would stop turning. So you'd kind of have to rinse a little bit off, and
Yeah.
it would turn
I
again.
remember correctly, the bio wheel was close to the same price as the 350 canister. I mean, it wasn't the same price, but it was close enough that I went with just a regular canister instead. I used that filter for a long time.
Yeah.
What was it? I had it from like 95 until probably like 2010-ish.
Yeah, I think I only had the bio wheel for. It was around 96 till 2003 or 4, somewhere in there, when I moved back from Superior, and I just kind of put that tank in storage and didn't have fish for a while.
So what year did you live in Superior?
Let's see, I moved there from 2000 to about 2003.
Yeah, we were probably passing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lived there. We lived in Iron River from 99, like late 99 through 2003, between Iron River and Superior.
Probably. Yeah, I
Probably seen you went, who's that weirdo?
got married to my first wife up there, and it turned out horrible. We were way too young, and she was way too drunk all the time.
No.
Yeah. So now when I go, every time I go up that way, it's just kind of like,
I liked Superior back in the day. It was like a big
Yeah.
Rhinelander. You know,
I
it was
loved
just
it there.
really spread out. It didn't feel like a big city.
Well, that is because you got Duluth too, so it was like all kind of tied together, and there's a lot of pretty places along the lake, and it's a cool
even,
place. I mean, we spent a lot of time on the beach at night and stuff, having campfires and hanging out with friends, and just
even
all
Duluth
sorts of
isn't bad
stuff to do.
because that's all spread out too.
I really liked it. It's just nowadays, every time I start pulling into town there, it's just all I can think about is what happened between her and I. And I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I haven't been there for a while, so I think it's gone down. It's gone away a little bit. Maybe I just need to make some new memories around there. And
Well, I've heard that it's gone downhill up there. So
yeah,
I've got some customers that are up from that area too.
I do know that we go to the Walmart in Superior, and I mean, there's always tales of Walmart people, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But for some reason, that one was particularly bad. It was right next to a very poor area, and they'd have like display tables for like lawn furniture and stuff, and
Yeah.
the kind of people that would just sit down on these display models and eat food that they just pulled off the shelf, and it was just spill all over, and they're gross, sticky, dirty kids running around them, smashing food and yelling and screaming, and parents are just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It was quite an experience. Yeah, it was. Even the workers there, they just did not give a crap. They just walked right by it. You think that like a manager of some sort would walk by and be like, "You guys can't be doing this," but
Yeah.
they probably sit down and do the same thing on their lunch break. So
Probably.
we were probably employees that were off the clock that were doing that. So who knows?
Very well could be. Or they might have been on the clock.
Yeah.
Just out of uniform.
Well, just think about it. Maybe I'm just jealous that I don't have that sense of freedom to do that sort of thing, because actually it sounds like a good idea. It's a perfectly good place to sit. Big,
Yeah,
huge corporate giant that's milking money out of everybody. So why not?
Like a
Grab a
respect.
bag of chips and some cheese dip off the shelf and sit down and go to town.
It's definitely a lack of respect on the South
Yeah.
Respect side and
For sure.
everybody else side.
Yeah, exactly. Several authors with books based in Duluth, Two Harbors, Ely. Yeah. I think even like Bob Dylan was out of Duluth, wasn't he? I believe.
Maybe.
Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think he went to school for a while in Superior College.
That doesn't surprise me. That school's odd.
Yeah. When I lived up there, most of my friends out of high school had all moved up there and were going to college. I didn't enroll, but I moved along with them and moved into their house. So I was living the college life without having to go to college. So, I'd
That's a hack.
work at like Subway or wherever I could go. I mean, I've had so many jobs because mostly from living up there, there was
There's
a
no
ton of
work.
jobs. So if I didn't like it,
it's-
I'd tell someone to F off and leave. And
Yeah, but it wasn't work. It was all stepping stone work.
I did a lot of restaurants and fast food chains, and I worked for like Service Master up there, and I don't know, just all sorts of crap. Did some DJing. That was some crazy times. There's the one major outfit. I'm sure he's not even in it anymore, but he was big. He was like a general contractor for DJs almost. He did shows himself, But then he had probably 10 other guys, and then all these vans that looked the same, and a big security garage with all the sound equipment, and we'd meet up and he'd hand out the jobs. You were an independent contractor, so you weren't directly employed by him.
Yeah.
But he'd buy you like most of a tuxedo, everything but the jacket, you know. And you had to buy your own shoes. But it was fun, but the dude was crazy, and the kind of parties he would have after the shows were done, if you were still in the general area, you'd go out to these bars and these clubs with him, and they would just drink like crazy. And probably were doing other stuff too, but like cocaine, probably. The amount of energy that guy had and the way he acted, I'm sure he was on blow hardcore. But yeah, it was that town. I don't know if it's still true, but at least when I lived there, it had like the world record for most bars per capita.
Hey, Kim. Well, since I've seen you. Johnny.
Spider Lady.
I hope all is well, Kim.
I'll play something for the newcomers. Most everyone's probably seen all these already, but I like this one. This was one of the first ones I made, I think. So, you kids don't know how good you got it nowadays. Back in my day, this hobby, we only had goldfish and under gravel filters, and now you got all sorts of stuff.
That's very true.
Very true. I still like my
different types of,
goldfish.
Yeah, with all the different types of fish keeping that you can do now compared to even when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. It's just different.
Yeah.
The products, too. The sheer amount of different filter companies and crap.
Even like the 3D printing side of it.
Yeah,
Your own crap. I mean, how much more DIY can you get than that?
exactly. No, this is kind of coming around full circle, I think. I feel like there's a sense of more simplistic stuff that's getting a little more popular. The plants and the more simple filters, and I think people are seeing a little more benefit in that. And I don't know if that's just because I see it that way because of being in this kind of a YouTube community. So everyone, at least people I see, are doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sure
there's
there's a lot of high tech stuff, but it's just seems to be a little more in favor of.
Yeah, no, I'd say that there's a lot of, since you're involved with YouTube, you're seeing more of it.
Yeah.
The average person that just goes to Petco doesn't get to see as much of it. And there's way more of them than there is of us by a long shot.
True.
But you're definitely the minority.
Cool. Well, I'm thinking that I'm starting to zone out a little bit. Tell when I'm just like stammering over my words, and I haven't even gotten through a whole beer yet.
What? That's a lightweight, Jake.
stumbling over my words because I'm just tired and I need to eat, and so I'm probably gonna call it a night. At least
Storms.
on the stream.
That sounds very lame, Jake.
Yeah, it is pretty lame. It's a little bit lame.
A little bit. That's a lot of bit lame.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it could be like I'm just really hungry, like this guy.
What do you mean you order fried chicken? I came here specifically for the fried chicken. He's not here. You're all out. What am I supposed to eat?
That's what I'll turn into here pretty soon.
You already did.
Oh man,
Pretty sure that you did before I even came up.
we can't leave until Katie gets back here. Anyways, we just laid River down, so she's sleeping.
I don't know for how long.
Right. It's a Katie. A very worn out Katie. So tired. Now you must cook me dinner. Okay, you said hi now. Get back to the kitchen. Don't hurt me. There's scissors over here. She's eyeing up the scissors. I'm like, no.
Is Jake
Oh.
sleeping in the unheated portion of the garage
I
tonight?
forgot one last thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta do the big thing.
Dang it. Okay, so we ordered t-shirts and those didn't come in, but these did. We wanted to see how they turned out.
You need scissors.
I don't need no stinking scissors. Okay, maybe I need scissors. You're always right. Here, you do it. We just ordered the sample pack. Forgot how many are in there.
25?
Was it that many? No.
No.
That's not this.
That's her mobile, goofball.
Huh. That's not even close to what I ordered.
Sweet.
So all three things that I ordered from Sticker Mule, they said they were going to be here today, and none of them showed up.
It's a river gift.
But this slow boat,
That's way better.
I forgot that I even ordered this because it came from a slow boat from China. You gotta be careful even on Amazon what you order. Look
Yeah.
at like the country of origin because I didn't realize it was gonna take like 4
6
weeks.
months.
Yeah.
Multiple
But,
things, different volumes, and it's battery powered, so I don't have to go and wind her mobile up every time.
that's a great upgrade.
Yeah. So this is not what I thought. I thought they were gonna be coasters.
Yeah.
with our logo on them. I was gonna say it felt kind of thin because I thought you got 25 or 50 of them.
I'm not that good at measuring girth with my hands like you are. So sorry.
You're terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Like this, Jake?
Yeah.
I'll call you Pencil Richard.
That sounds like a good name for him.
They used to call me Two Stroke.
Well, you should probably go
Yeah.
get some
He didn't
food.
even finish his beer.
Which
Apparently,
one?
he just can't have.
That's
Right.
that was supposed to be my second one. This is my first one, and it's 3/4 full still.
Did you eat anything at all today?
Oh yeah. I had mac and cheese earlier. You saw.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
No, I had
Oh,
Burritos.
Burritos
Jill's
and
seen that mac and cheese, and she's just like, "What?"
burritos and jambalaya.
Yeah.
Probably not a good combination.
Yeah,
You
as long as
ate
you
it,
keep the
not me.
tapeworm fed.
Yeah. Oh, the open day, fattening up our tapeworms. That's old. That's from
You might want to check
the
chat.
kids in the hall. That's like, oh yeah, I'm way
Yeah.
behind. I still
That's
have
good
it.
For Jaka.
Yeah, no more beer for me. Yeah, I'm acting like I'm drunk, but I swear I'm not. I'm just.
No.
Jeff cut me up all night last night.
Thanks, Rod.
Oh man. See, most of the when's the next baby coming?
No.
Rod, I'm glad to see you here, but no.
So what they didn't tell you is it's already on the way.
It's not the
I'm starting rumors.
Guys.
Oh.
Might
It
as
doesn't
well.
matter. I'm still gonna start the rumor.
She
Of course
hit
you would.
She hit it so well the first time that
Yep.
probably get away with it. Yeah, you're just gonna have to show us that you're not
Thanks.
pregnant all the time. I'm
You're
digging
gonna run around in a bikini or something now? Or?
digging a hole bad.
Yes, you
For
are.
my-
6 feet
I'll-
deep yet?
I will help you dig it.
Oh man.
I can always turn my phone off. So
Right. Yeah, Jake's drunk. What is in these mac and cheese gummies?
yeah, might be a little fermented.
Where's your uncle from again? Colorado? Oh, just kidding. Does canoeing trip are high risk? See, that I'm not the drunk one here. Look at this. Does canoeing trip are high risk?
And so Jill said she's not sure if she wants to go with you on a canoe trip. She's seen the last one.
Yeah. Well, you guys will have to see the full version of what happened with us. I mean, it'd be kind of neat to put like the uncut everything on there, but it'd just be hours of footage, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of F-bombs.
I have a lot of dirt bike footage like that from my rides.
Yeah.
It's all on my tower out in the shed.
So I'm just going to kind of get the highlights of how many times we rammed into rocks and got hung up on rocks and nearly capsized and decapitated and rain pouring down on us, stuff like that.
The bloopers reel?
Yeah. The whole trip was a bloopers reel almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had probably 3 inches of water, 3 or 4 inches of water on the bottom of that canoe by the time we got to the campsite.
And that wasn't all rainwater.
What?
Was that
That wasn't.
P2 or?
I had water coming up from the bottom of the canoe.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, we'd go over some of those rocks and you just see the floorboards kind of.
Yeah. That happens with my plastic one too. Yeah. But it doesn't leak.
Wood,
Yeah, right.
Wood shouldn't be bending like that.
I think Katie is mistaken. I think it was just you were that scared that you were peeing constantly.
Probably. It's warm. Don't turn around. Don't look. Keep your eyes straight forward so you gotta steer. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of F-bombs though. It's gonna be quite a challenge.
Yeah.
Go through it all. Well, we said we were gonna use like squeaky toys or duck noise or
Frogs and ducks.
Frog
Squeaky
and Duck.
Toys, I think.
I can get
Oh,
some
somebody
of
said
those.
car crash.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
Car Crash was one of them too for the Hitting the Rocks. I think
Yep.
Stan might have suggested that.
We'll do that. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up, and thanks, Jeff, for helping me do a little test for the audio, making sure that we weren't all echoing. That's the word, echoing. How about you tell everyone goodbye, because my speech isn't working.
Your tongue numb.
Ugh. I'm
Thanks
so
for coming,
tired.
everybody. Glad to see everybody tonight and chat. And sorry I wasn't on camera very much.
Well, it happens. Next time, maybe I'll sit with the baby and you can run this whole thing. You
I've
can
been telling you that for weeks now. You just keep ignoring me.
Oh, what are
That's
you
right.
supposed to remind him?
The song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got it written down. I'll work on it.
Yeah. That if you finish that song and it turns out good, it might actually earn a sticker on its own.
Oh, well, good. I'll do it then. I gotta do the whole song or just like most of it. So,
Like a minute or something.
okay. All right, I can do that.
We should work on it this weekend, between you and I.
But I'm the musical genius. I'm just
I don't know.
Shit.
I think
No violence.
I can see the laser burns on the side of your head there.
Uh-huh. I can feel it.
Yeah.
All right. Time for the outro. We'll see you guys later.
Katie and Jake got a case of the Mondays, stumbling through like it's one of those days. Alarm clock screaming while coffee is cold. Dreams of the weekend slowly unfold. Thank you for watching this wild little show. Crazy routines, we just go with the flow. Fish in the tank and plants on the ledge. Friends through it all, we push to the edge. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we seek. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. HHD playing beats on the side. Katie's in charge while Jake rides the tide. Works like a puzzle scattered on the floor. Soon it'll click and we'll walk through the door. From sunrise to sunset, we're all on the grind. Hold on to moments that lighten the mind. Fish in the plants, they're part of our gang. Sunshine and love through every bang. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we see. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week.